probably wondering why I'm a little as chipper as I seem, given the loss of a really close friend yesterday. Chris Schultz, the Argos and Dallas Cowboys alum. Can you put the photo up, Clark, if you don't mind? Passing away yesterday at the age of 61. I think he's got it. There he is. I took that photo out front of the Sheraton in Hamilton. It was a video that Chris Schultz was sending to my mom, asked me to record for my mom. Chris Schultz passing away at the age of 61 of a heart attack. And I don't know where to start with Schultz. I'm chipper because I'm taking a little different approach. Listen, I'm somewhat cried out this morning on it. There's been tears with the loss of Chris Schultz. But what I think a lot of people don't understand, yeah, we're very close friends. I'm wearing this Dallas Cowboys pullover in his honor today. Chris Schultz grew up in Burlington, Ontario, saying, I want to play for the Dallas Cowboys as an offensive lineman. He was a walk-on at Arizona, where he was a psychology major. Drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, played for the Dallas Cowboys. In his first game, he was starting as a rookie. And he was lined up in the tunnel to come out for the Cowboys at home in Texas Stadium, and he was crying, tears down his face. Legendary coach Tom Landry came up and swatted him on the butt with his papers and said, you better wipe those tears out of your eyes. You're going to get run over. He spent 4 years there with the Dallas Cowboys, and then, of course, he came home to the Argos. The stories are legendary, and we'll probably sprinkle some of the stories in as we go along here. But won a Grey Cup with the John Candy Argos, named to the Argos all-time team. And then 20 years on TSN, on the CFL on TSN panel. Ultra introvert. Ultra introvert. And how did Schultz and I get to go be close? Well, we worked parallel time in the Canadian Football League together. And guys like us tend to find each other. Okay, so that's how we got close. But he'd come down to the hotel in Hamilton or Toronto whenever the Rough Riders were there. We would spend time together. We walked up and down King Street in Hamilton all night one night. And I know I told you that story, but people were hanging out of their houses, hanging off of him. Chris Schultz, we love you. Oh, Chris, we love you. I said, is this what it's like? He goes, coast to coast, man. Some lady came up, homeless lady, and asked him for money. He peels off a brown one and gives it to her. I said, $100, Schultz, $100 you're giving this lady? He says, she needs it more than I do. That's Chris Schultz. I remember him coming into the Delta Hotel in downtown Toronto. The Riders were staying there. I was just telling this story the other day. I just talked to him on Tuesday, okay? He's 6'8", so he comes into the lobby of the Delta. He's like this, underneath the door as it slid open. That's how big he is. He picked me up. I'm 6'3", okay? He swung me like a teddy bear. My legs were dangling like a doll. And I remember the Rider coaches were like, you're buddies with Chris Schultz? I said, best friends. Asked him to come on this show many times. He wasn't confident in his own ability to get his phone working to come on. That's why he's always said no. And then over the last year, he'd been texting me probably once a month saying, things are great, just checking in, hope they're great with you. And then on Tuesday, he said, I'm going live on Clubhouse. Please join me on Thursday at 10 a.m. or something. Topic, the future of football. I'm like, you're going live on Clubhouse, Schultz. You don't trust yourself to do a Zoom meeting. But somebody, somehow, he's going to do this. And so the point is while it's sad that he passed at a heart attack at 61, as I've been telling people today, that's the way I want to go. Maybe not as early as the age of 61, but Chris Schultz died as a happy man. He's accomplished everything. I got him to write a speech one time. I said, Schultz, come out here. I can get you $10,000 a night speaking at dinners. You got an unbelievable story. He goes, okay, I'll get to work writing on the speech. 2 weeks go by, and I call him, Schultz, what's taking you so long? And he's like, typing it out. I'm like, he's not a 70 words per minute guy. Lynch, we're on the air here. So Chris Schultz aptly should go in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame in both the media wing and the player wing, right? So, and was, Mike Hogan, the voice of the Argos, I tried to get a hold of him last night. Justin Dunk's the one that let me know about this news. And I called Hoagie, and Hoagie's very upset. Mike Hogan, the voice of the Argos, he loved you. And you know that. So, while tears are shed over Chris Schultz, the guy's leaving with no regrets, and he died happy. He found happiness. That's the destination that we're all trying to find, I think.
That's right.
So that's my take on Chris Schultz. I know it was very long, but he deserves it.